G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to Tabletop News. I'm your host, the author David Applegate, author of the book The Boyhood of Cade, book one of the Empire of Elves. The links are in the description below. Please consider supporting the channel. First, just takes a moment to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And after the show, check out the links today. You can end up buying yourself a coffee mug and other items from my merch store for 10% off. Now, my favorite, of course, is the Bundle of Holding. First up, we have the Mongoose JTAS, the Journal of Travelers' Aid Society, 12 volumes, traveler news and data from Mongoose Publishing. The set is $24.95. This is the first 4 volumes of the Travelers' Aid Society, guides for the traveler tabletop science fiction role-playing game from Mongoose Publishing. All aspects of the Third Imperium and Chartered Space Universe. One set, one collection, get all 12 books. Over 1,000 pages detailing each 128-page volume at a retail price of $15 each is a treasure trove of information and enhancements, including adventures, ships, alien creatures from across chartered space, philosophical musings on the big empire's histories, different takes on familiar equipment, new vehicles, patrons, characters you meet in starports, of course, playable races, and more. One bundle, one price. Not the usual way they do things, but do occasionally get single price bundles. Next, we have the Traveller 4-pack from September 9, 2019. The 4th edition ebooks of the classic Traveller role-playing game. This is the Third Imperium starter set for $14.95 and the bonus collection. This is a resurrection of 2019's Traveller 4 bundle featuring the 4th edition. This is Mark Miller's Traveller set in Midu, the earliest part of the Third Imperium Interstellar Empire. This revived set gives everything you need to adventure from the core sector to scout or battle squadron to recontact pocket empires lost in the long night. Now, $14.95 gets you the 6 sets of the starter collection, retail price $70 or DRM free, including the T4 Mark Miller's Traveller Core rulebook plus game screen. Now, the equipment book, supply catalog, etc. But, of course, beat the threshold 2616 and you level up and get the bonus collection. Looky here, the starter collection. Minimum price gets you the core book. This is 214 pages, retail price of $30. The central supply catalog, everything you need to equip the Traveller. So, enhance your spacesuit, build a robot, and design your own vehicles from the chassis up. The central supply catalog includes personal protection gear, exploration tools, personal mobility, communications, and commercial goods. T4 Fire, Fusion, and Steel, comprehensive Traveller design system. This is a technical manual for all kinds of Traveller vehicles, ground cars and grav tanks, patrol boats, atmosphere cruisers, lengthy section on weapons, defense, and from slug throwers to reactive armor to nuclear warheads to Mason screens. The manual, a naval architect's manual, comprehensive design book for deck plans for starships, take command of the bridge or brig, relax in the lounge. Got deck plans for any adventure. The first days of the Third Imperium. This is a vast interstellar empire adhered to two others that have risen and fallen over a millennia of human history. Milieu is a setting of travel for in the early days, expanding the core system after the long night. Campaign to every citizen you need to know about the power struggles, contacting new worlds. Now, of course, level up. Leveling up, of course, gives you bonus material. We have the Emperor's Arsenal. Weapons of every tech level. All the way from 0 to 16, from wooden spears to advanced battle dress. Pocket empires. Build your own star system. The new empire is growing, reaching out to neighboring worlds after the long night, expanding in power and influence. Some of these worlds are already part of smaller empires, pocket empires, themselves rising over from centuries of barbarism. This represents players to own and manage traveler worlds, generate income. We've got resources such as trade and labor and technology. Build your own fleets. Imperial squadrons. You decide the fate of millions as you take fleets of starship to dominate the pocket empires in the growing stellar empire. Battles between rival pocket empires decide the fate of millions. Psionic Institutes, the earliest history of psionic masters. New powers have emerged, the psionics. As you range in size and reputation from the established universities with influence, the highest levels of charlatans. And the soil salesmen who keep one step ahead of the authorities. So athletes competing games and then mine across the star systems. A Long Way Home plus Gateway. The two-part adventure in unexplored deep space. Anomalies. 9 wide-ranging adventures for Traveller 4. That's the complete bonus. And of course, we have the Toadman Sephiroth. Now, Sephiroth's engine is, of course, an adaptation of Mongo's Traveller. Now, this adapts 2008, not the current edition of Traveller. Now you have the core rules, you have the Toad collection, which is the core rules needed to play, and the bonus Starship collection. Oops, too far. They pay the minimum price and pay $19.95, the minimum price, and get the core rules, open game license version of the best known science fiction RPG out there, Traveller. Retail price of $7 for the core rules. Now, the design guides tell design starships and vehicles. The Bounty Hunter's Handbook. You go where law enforcement can't reach. Rules for bounty hunting in Sephiroth. Various bounty hunters, the economics, ships, equipment, and warrants. Now, of course, these are missions outside official agencies, so it's kill or be killed. Scout base 947, campaign based on the edge of settled space. It is what it is. It's an adventure. You're on the edge of the rim. Now, level up and you get 10 bonus starship guides, basically deck plans. About 10, 20. They're not small, 21 to 100 page each, detailed descriptions, deck plans, and game stats for a starship. Starship records. 26 sheets ready for your starship designs. And starports, a Class C starport, your gateway to a new subsector, or place it somewhere within your own campaign. I have this little baby. Boom. Next we have They Came From Beneath the Sea, 1950s horror role-playing from Onyx Path. So once it's a B-movie collection for $12.95. Core, supplements, lots of tasty bits, as in you're the tasty bits. You create heroic humans against the watery threats that seek to invade, destroy, or subjugate humanity. Capture a monster. Grab yourself a chocolate bowl. Turn out your box and grab your harpoons. But beware. This is a B-movie collection of DRM-free books, including the complete They Came in the Sea rulebook plus more. This is from Onyx Path, who provided a lot of supplements and games over the years. Very talented indeed. Now, They Came for the Sea Rule Cool Book. It's a beach party where you have dramatic story path, horror, thrills, and humor of the 1950s and 1960s science fiction movies. In a wild attack, your war veterans, cunning and resourceful explorers, insane scientists, and blue-collar heroes. You range from the defense of a small coastal town to the liberation of a cruise ship infested with guildfolk to capturing an alien submarine going to fight the invaders. Monsters of the Deep. New adversaries for that's a large bestiality. They came from the sea. That isn't a new version, right? But here we have new monsters for you to face. We have Turtledon, all the creeping coral, and more. And of course, they have, this is all extraterrestrial threats. Heroic land developers. You're the heroes. We need more of you. They keep dying on us. Now you've got 16 playable characters. Each character has bibliography, stats, quips, and artwork to help you immerse your story as a supporting hero or villain. Now, Tales of Aquatic Terror. You have 4 scenarios from They Came Beneath the Sea. 5 more Sea Tasty Bits. You're the tasty bits, and the sea monsters are coming. Nothing's going to stop them. Stop them. $12.95 for the entire bundle. Stop the invasion from those beneath the waves. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Next up, we have Never Mind the Dice Rolls. They produce over on Twitter. They Never Mind the Dice Rolls. They produce a monthly magazine for TRPGs. Here we have that link. The link will also be in the description below, of course. But they produce a monthly magazine full of conversation, Twitter posts, streams, and ideas. Next up, we have Skirmisher Games, another Twitter post, another Twitter. What we have is they create earnest and useful RPGs, supplements, source books, miniatures, and more games. They sponsor Roll Infinity and other projects. And they also have a website. Now, they also have not just a website, they also have a Kickstarter. Sorry. Here's their books and campaigns. Get their mailing list. They have a plethora of goods. So there's a lot there to explore in wargaming, skirmishing, and others. Miniatures, tokens, and avatars. But they have a Kickstarter campaign. Call of Cthulhu, a mythos punk RPG adventure, escape a research facility, answer all the original Time Lord as the Deep One, Ghoul, Elder Things. Yes, or Mr. Go. You are Cthulhu. Yeah. So, as you're escaping a research center, prone a handful of mindless, hapless mythos creatures, these horrific creatures from the bowels of the military bunker await an opportunity to escape. Meanwhile, Cthulhu, the great space and time lord, travels interrupted by magnetic surge, damage, these reality bending, luminescent, blah, blah, blah. And of course, the imprisoned monsters lie sleeping. Cthulhu visits their dreams to call them to help him escape this reality. So roll up your characters and get rolling, I guess. Discord Tales Game World. Another bunch of guys who have a alignment system beyond good and evil. Go through 8 motivations, 2 may be opposite at the same time. It doesn't happen, such as the ability of hero. But you could be an all-at-once ability, ambiguity, or none at all. Pure neutrality. The Crucible of Aether. The Crucible of Aether is an upcoming mystical industrial TTRPG where you hone your skills, explore the world, forge a lift into the Odonian Empire. Check out their Discord. Here's their main post. They are looks like a grimdark aesthetic there, or people used to call grey industrial. Not exactly sure. I haven't checked it out too deep, but they are very active on Twitter. They're somewhat popular, and they are somewhat creative. So check them out today if you're looking for something different, something new. And of course, we all know about the decline of Dungeons and Dragons. And we're not surprised. And what we're seeing in its rise is no one system. What we're seeing is the rise of Traveller, Fallout, Baptism of Fire, Grimdark Future. Dirty Wars, Pathfinder. Yeah, Pathfinder's taking over from many systems are rising. And this is good. Cyberpunk used to be number one. It's fallen, but that's what happens. There's only so much room to grow. Once you've grown, there's only decline and the inevitable, such as the early rise and fall of FASA and others who pumped out too much too quickly and their supplements fail to generate the revenue that they had hoped. Now, of course, DriveThruRPG, not sponsored, but they are as far as I know, the largest online retailer of role-playing games and supplements. And of course, if you like to help the channel, I have my own emerging system, somewhat future fantasy, a scientific sci-fi fantasy setting for what is old as new RPG. So it's more like a collection of homebrew. It's a homebrew, really, but it is a setting. The Empire of Elves is just one of the empires, which we have. So we have 100 articles on magical equipment, various artwork to support. So there we have it. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope there's something there for all of you. And of course, don't forget, please support the channel. Again, please, if you haven't done so already, please like and share and subscribe. And of course, check out the links in the description below. Support the channel today. 10% off in my Etsy store. And of course, you can always make a donation. Thank you, and see you.